these are the pillars outside the Pantheon, and I want you to remember that there. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit closer. So you see this patchwork here that I pointed out on a video, because I've made a video on this specific site. Remember that patchwork there, because they're hollow. This thing here is the same area outside the Pantheon, and everything you're looking at there is made out of wood. These are wooden panels, right, that have been nailed into position. Every single piece you see here is wood, like I've pointed out before, and even these top plinths here, right, just in the same way that these are. And this is a workshop where they are just chopping pieces of wood, because if they weren't, they wouldn't just be on some makeshift you know, just something like that to hold up. I mean, if these were stone, they would weigh about 2 ton, wouldn't they? So there's something like balsa wood, like pine or balsa wood, that they will lacquer them in something which we have now figured out, and that's them there. And these things are completely hollow, like I showed you in a video. This thing in Greece or Rome, again, it's made out of wood. Yes, it will have had metal in it, of course, a metal frame, like we would today, and that's rusted through. But the top part is just wooden paneling, like what you would build a shed out of. This thing here, I can get very close on these, and when you look at that area there, remember this stuff, because you're going to see it shortly exactly what this stuff is, and what used to cover it is what I'm getting on about here. That's the forum, right? And when you look down here, all this is brick. These blocks are actually brick. They've just encased in a concrete, exactly the same as that, right? So if they couldn't build a solid base out of huge blocks, do you think that they would have been able to lift and raise these things on here if these were solid pieces of rock? Because they're not. That's why. This thing in Egypt down here, does that look like natural rock to anybody? That's what happens to concrete when it's been submerged in water for a long time. The lime gets sucked to the outside and you're just left with the grit and the sand. But that's not what the video's about. I just used that image from an earlier video. These are the pillars outside of the main, which is more recent, temple at Baalbek, and these will have had this. It's actually called zolatone paint. Yeah, what we're going to be looking at is something called Forks granite spray, zolatone paint spray, epoxy, right, or enamel. Yeah, the zolatone paint, you can have it here, you can even make it illuminous, you know, like some of the stuff that we've seen in not Peru, Bolivia. Yeah, anyway, this is the thunderstone in Russia, and it's this area that we're going to look at down here. I've made a video on this, I don't want to get into it again. I suppose you can read that yourself in your own time. Okay, so read that yourself, and that's the area that I'm talking about, and the flooring. Okay.
Zolatone Lumination's metal and counterpoint sand tone can be repaired and touched up by either spraying or by using our fast fix method. Fast Fix patching material is a thin sticker that comes in sheets with a number of pre-cut random size irregular shapes, which can be sprayed at the time of installation. The sprayed sheets can be kept on hand, and when repair or touch-up is needed, simply peel off the Fast Fix sticker and apply to the damaged area. These are used for small areas and provide a fast fix when needed. For sprayed repairs, first repair the area with patching material if needed.